Hello, this is Lord Og. Yes, it is, and welcome to, this is the review, my review for Singer 2017, now that it's kind of over. Yes, I haven't got Unforgettable Day up yet, but I'm still trying. It's a battle of wills. It's a battle of wills. I will win, but it might take a while, so leave it with me. But for now, I'm kind of classing Singer as we've done. And I did mention that I was going to do a review of the competition and the song, so that's what I'm going to do. Firstly, sorry it's been a little while. You wouldn't think in a pandemic you could be busy, but for some reason it seems I am, or was. And in my free time I did have, I was trying to get my gaming channel up again, putting a few gaming videos on there, because I'd neglected it to get this one running. And this one seems to be a little bit better now, so running more smoothly. So I got that one back up and running a little bit. I'm not really concentrating on that one. I'm still going to be doing plenty for this one, but I just wanted to have it running and do some gaming when I felt like it. Otherwise, here we are. So this is, as I said, the review I said I was going to do. Now, this will be just songs from the Singer competition, so it won't be like the second songs that weren't in the competition itself. So things like Simple Passion won't be in. But there may be times I might feel like doing a review of certain songs like Simple Passion because of the impact they have on me. So I might sometimes want to get them out there and just do them. That'll be up to me when I decide. But this will be just about Singer competition. Now, not all the songs will be done in this one video, because obviously there was quite a few songs. So this may take 2, 3, 4 parts, however many I feel. And I'm just going to talk about songs, how it made me feel when I first heard them. Because you don't always get to say that when you're breaking it down and reacting. You don't always get to kind of say how it made you feel as a whole. So that's what this review is going to be for. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. Let's begin. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to play a little bit of each song in the background as I talk. So first we started off, of course, with SOS. So I should say it started off when I was approached by a couple of dears who on Twitter said, hey, react to this guy. I'd done a few reactions, got a couple of subscribers. I was happy. And I thought, yeah, why not? Didn't know what to expect. And then, of course, we came to SOS, and this was my intro to Dimash. Personally, I wish I'd listened to this song later rather than the first song, because the problem was I didn't know what to expect, and I spent most of the song trying to understand who Dimash was in his music and understanding his capabilities. And that, in a way, restricted me. It restricted me in a way from giving like a thorough reaction while allowing myself to enjoy the song more, because I was very focused on trying to break down who he was as a singer, because I didn't know. I'd never heard of him. And obviously, since the reaction, I've listened to this song many times, and there's so much more I would have liked to have said and pointed out that I didn't in the original one. In the original reaction. But I think even though I would have kind of probably have reacted a little bit differently to it if it had been later, but it was still a really good introduction to me that I got from that. I got his incredible range, the seamless transition between registers, incredible breath support that allowing for very powerful chest, mix and head voice. His soprano was faultless and truly impressive, very impressive. All in all, the impact this song had was very much deserved, because it was an incredible introduction, not just to me, but for him on the world stage. And it was a great choice. Like I said, I wish I'd just heard this second so I could have reacted differently, because I didn't know I was going to hear something this good. So I was distracted to some extent. But this was still an excellent introduction to somebody who was definitely going to change things in ways. And of course, I delivered my first 10, which, was a surprise in itself. Anyway, let's go on to the next song. And then, of course, we had Opera 2, which came next. Technically, it was highly impressive. But in the end, this song is more meant to be a flex. It was created to allow a singer to show their range and things like breast support, things like that, etc. In a way, it's a very straightforward song because there's nothing complicated about it other than, hey, watch what I can do with my voice. Well, that didn't take away from the fact of what he did do with his voice. Of course, I still scored this attempt, but this was probably, for me, the least impressive, since it was created to showcase talent and technique rather than a story or to create an atmosphere or deliver emotion. It's not meant for anything like that. This is just a flex. So, from a kind of overall aspect, it was probably the least impressive for me, but still highly impressive if you look at it from a technique, from his technique, his skill, his range. Of course, the soprano goes to how he keeps going even when the original singer had stopped. How he kept going a couple more times just to flex that bit more and show, hey, I can watch this. And he just held my beer and just kept going. It was very impressive to see, but at the end of the day, again, not a song that was ever built to be anything other than just, hey, look what I can do. It's still a fun song, and I still enjoyed it. And like I say, I did give a 10 for it, but it's like from all the songs I think in Singer, this was the one that was the least impressive to me. And the one that actually, from all them all, I'll be honest, was the one that was closest to not getting the 10. I know some of you said Uptown Funk would be it, but trust me, this one was the closest. It got through because of Dimash's technique and skill, and not really a lot to do with what the song gave. It was what Dimash gave that got it to 10. So anyway, I don't need to really go on much more about this, so we'll get on to the next one. Of course, then we have Show Must Go On, which is a Queen song. And a Queen song, it's always going to be a challenge, but if anybody was going to sing it with any kind of skill, it was always going to be Dimash. You could kind of see that. This was my first time, hearing Dimash turn his skills to an English song. Now, his English wasn't fluent, it wasn't perfect by any means, but it was still understandable. Which, to say he'd only kind of spent a week, I think it was, learning this song and learning the English to sing it with, that's mightily impressive. And it showed his dedication and the way he kind of pushes himself to take on something. Because it's never easy learning a language, no matter even if you're only learning it phonetically and you're not really understanding what you're singing, it still doesn't matter. I mean, there's certain songs I can sing in different languages. I ain't got a clue what I'm singing, but I know that's how the song sang, and I can still sing it, pretty good. But I don't always understand it. But that's been over a period of time I've learnt these songs. He learns them in a week, and he's passable at it. So it was impressive from that respect. This song also showed me more sides of him. Layering, colour, the colour that he brought in, lightness on notes causing breathiness to the notes he was giving. He started to show me levels in this one. Because as I said, I'd only seen him twice before. SOS, I was working him out. Opera 2, I didn't really get to read him much because it was basically a flex song. So this was the first one I actually really got to sit back and listen to what he was bringing. And it introduced me to layers and all sorts of things that he brought in, and his technical side while showing emotion, which made a big difference for me. I mean, his English would suffer a little bit when the song picked up in tempo, which again, that's not a big deal, because you could still understand him. It was, a bit more difficult, but I think that he's not going to be spotless. Like I said, he only had a week. You got to give him a break. It was still really good. but I really enjoyed it. I was also introduced to his animated side, including his kind of passion for performance, as in the way he threw himself down on the floor while performing, just to bring more to the song and the overall performance. All in all, it was good rendition, and he did a really good job at bringing his own flavour to it. And that's kind of the thing that is a common thread through all the songs that Dimash does. It's the way he brings his own interpretation to a song. You'll never get a karaoke version. You'll never get just a kind of normal cover that a lot would do and be happy with. Dimash has to pick a song apart and rebuild it. And he rebuilds it in a way that really could fit only him. And anybody else who tried to do this would have a big problem. So anyway, I'm actually going to leave it there. I'm sorry, I've just realised I haven't got much more time. So I've just realised that I didn't give myself as much time as I thought. So sorry about that. We'll have to leave it here. And I'm going to actually pause that song because it's nearly come to an end. And I just need to do like an outro. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I will bring more very soon. I just want to kind of see, this will be interesting to see how this goes, to see if you guys like this kind of thing. If you don't, then I don't have to finish doing this. But if you want me to keep reviewing it, then I can. I don't mind. It'll just give me a test to see what you guys think of this kind of thing. Because I will do it more in future. Like if I cover a concert, then once I've finished covering all the songs, I can also always break them down in a review after. Not as a reaction, but just like this, just giving an opinion. But I'll leave it there. So thanks for listening. Hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have, then, well, you know I have to do this bit. Sorry. So if you wish, click the like button if you enjoyed it. And if you wish to subscribe, you can do. And of course, if you click the bell, then you'll get more notifications. You'll get a notification when I do more videos like this, or the reactions I do. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for listening. I'll see you again soon. You take really good care. And goodbye for now.